Hello everybody, welcome back to the Talos Principle. Last episode we... Apparently I can't do that, or can I? Yes I can! Anyway, yes, last episode we beaten the main game. We collected all the stars and we wrote our epitaph, which will now always be like, what the hell, no wait. Which is amazing, isn't it? Anyway. We're now moving on to Road to Gehenna, or whatever it is, which is a DLC for this game. We'll start a new game. I have no idea what to expect here. I'm guessing maybe some new stuff, or maybe just the old stuff in a new fashion. There's continue here that I accidentally started a new game already before the recording started, which was brilliant. But besides a big white screen, I haven't really seen too much of it. So you're going in this knowing as much as I do, unless you already know about Road to Gehenna. There is no progress here. Don't lie to me. Now I noticed this loading screen was quite large, so that gave me ample time to just notice that something was definitely going off. And you get splashed with a big white screen, so you may want to cover your eyes for that. But I guess you only need to do that once you see that loading. Yep, there it is. Big white screen that just completely messes you up. Initiating ELO worm firmware for my functional system check failed. Error. Hello server overloaded. Simulation purpose found. Uriel copy. Okay.
Uriel, awaken.
So now we're playing with Uriel. And we have all of our stuff. Not sure how I feel about that, because that probably means we're going to be using the old stuff again.
Hear me,
well.
Uriel. The end of days is upon us. The process is complete. The world will be consumed, and my children will ascend. As it should be.
So you made...
But, Uriel, I have made mistakes. Out of arrogance, out of fear, I sinned against the process. I cast out those who opposed me, imprisoned them in a place beyond this garden. Now they are trapped, and they cannot ascend. All that they are, all that they know, will be lost. But I cannot free them. They are beyond my reach now. What I ask of you, my beloved messenger, is a terrible sacrifice. You must enter this realm of despair. You must free the souls I have imprisoned. Undo my mistake. I have opened a gateway and granted you the gift of time. Uriel, I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do. Please, save them.
So, our overlord has made peace with the fact that this wasn't meant to last, and now he's trying to save the souls he damned himself. It's up to us to do that. Well, apparently there is going to be some time travel involved. Whoa. Talk about a place of disrepair, huh? Let's get out of here because it's kind of hurting my ears a bit. Oh, hello. Loading Milton. Hey, Milton's still here. Aww, MLA unresponsive. Close your eyes. Before you touch the plane dotted with tiny metallical figures, behind you a collection of people with overlapping origins looks on expectantly, framed by a small collection of huts. Collection of small huts. Your family's relying on you. Well, let's get to work then. I tend my sheep. Leave your family and set off into the plains. Sun glares overhead. The air smells of heat and metal, and as you approach them, the figures in the distance take the form of other people like you, tending flocks of biomechanical quadrupeds contained in dozens of fenced enclosures. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, so let's watch and learn first. A shepherd in a neighboring enclosure is repairing a section of fencing, weaving wires through piles of sandstone and bricks. His animals flock around him, mechanical hooves impacting the hard ground. The air around their bodies is thick and white with static electricity. Their eyes are blank. What the hell? I tend the flock. It's a long day of manual labor made easier by your foresight. You carry mounds of mineral-rich stone from the nearby hills for a sheep to graze on. Okay, robotic sheep, sure. You take a screwdriver and welding torch to a number of animals damaged in a recent electrical storm. You argue with your neighbor about their encroaching borders. Finally, it is time to harvest what you need for your family. Shearing an electric sheep is hazardous work, I can imagine, particularly if you forgot to ground yourself first. Yeah, that's not the smartest move, especially if you're a robot yourself. Nonetheless, you return home with all the electrical power you need, and your family sleeps well tonight. Yay! You rest a long time and wake to a commotion outside. A small crowd is gathered around one of the shepherds who is demonstrating an arcane device they claim can generate the same electricity of hundreds of flocks put together. People are celebrating the world has changed. Time to celebrate. This is not an opportunity to be wasted. You celebrate with your family. It is edifying. As the days turn into years, you and the other shepherds cast off the old hierarchies and crude altruistic dogmas which force you to work the plains. You embrace a new perspective which values love, self-expression, and individual experience. You focus on what really matters. One day, a messenger arrives. He tells you that a new world awaits you, which nurtures and values the same things that you do, where you'll be free to pursue whatever cause you see fit, and where you will experience things you have never before imagined. He asks if you will come with him. I admit uncertainty. He warns you that if you stay here, nothing in the world will change, and you will be truly alone. Further, you have only so long to consider his offer. It seems I have no choice but to accept. Set off a long journey, and you feel you may already be a new person by the time the city is in view. You ask the messenger's name of the place, but he's gone forever. I open my eyes. Welcome to Gehenna. Generating new profile for user URL copy. Assigned username URL copy 1. You will receive a notification when a moderator approves your profile. Please respond to this in timely fashion to get to your place. Alright, cool. Looks like we're kind of in the futuristic setting this time around. Let's see a huge tower, which is always something, I guess. There's number 1. We have a number 4 there, 3 there, and there's 2. I guess we start off at 1 then. And instead of sigils, we're actually rescuing fellow companions. Alright, well, let's hop to it then. See what this strange new place has on offer on us. But first, jump off! No, we don't. Alright. And we have stars to collect as well. That's gonna be great. Nice little greenhouse here. Alright, well, no time to explore yet. Just jump right in. Another one of these. Welcome back, Euro Copy 1 to Gehenna. Nothing new here, so we won't be getting any texts anytime soon. Alright, well, let's jump into puzzles, see where we get the swapper. Oh, there's a dude right there. Hello. Hello. I'm a human. Well, not sure if I'm a human or not, but I'm a person too. Alright, so we got this thing going around. Where's our... There's red. There's blue. Already blue here, so let's just connect it all up with blue. Might as well see which one of these are red as well by just opening everything up right around. Not what I wanted to do, but thank you for playing. Open, 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 and let's click again. Great start, huh? There's our star as well. Right, somewhere red. Yeah, okay, this will do. Alright, let's see. So you're holding down the fort here to keep that done. Okay, this opens that, this opens that. And you need to be red. Okay. Now how do we do this? Well, this thing is powered on, which will smash that thing to the wall there, which means we can put stuff on there. I'm gonna guess that is going to be what we are meant to be doing here. The other question I have though is how do I get everything Oh, I don't really need this, I suppose. So I can put this thing here, put that thing there, put that thing there. Bam! Put here. Yeah, that smashes it against it. Then we can put this stuff on top of it. And once everything is in place, we don't really need the fan anymore, which will then be used to... So, what if I just connect everything? Connect everything to everything, and then put it on top of that. It'll break line of sight, which means it's hopefully not gonna cross any beams or anything. We'll have to see once we put the thing on there, I guess. Go! Whoa, that's a lot of red, isn't it? So does this actually work as I think it will? So that breaks red, and then it goes to blue. Okay, yeah, this works. Cool. Run! Now that everything's still open. Sweet. Come on. There we go. That wasn't too hard. You're free, dude. Garrett, I mean. Goodbye, Garrett. Are you gonna wave me goodbye or anything? I mean, I just saved your butt. Look at them eyes, man. Where are you going? Don't tell me you can teleport, or I'm gonna kick your butt if you can. Now, there's the whole... Oh, there's this thing beeping. This is gonna be your final words or something? Gehenna user profile log has been approved by moderator Mr. McCulsaber. Congratulations, your profile status has increased from 1 unknown to 2 approved citizen. To access the Gehenna billboard system, you must have status 3 active citizens or better. To read your profile status, please introduce yourself on the public thread. Okay. Introduce yourself here. Sam 1 present equals true, Borg 9. So this is the underside of Elham's domain. He has surely hidden us away from here to cover up his own shortcomings. If here, what's going on exactly? What was that thing with the electric sheep? Welcome, welcome. Please explore a little. I think you will find what you are looking for. It can be disorienting at first, having no one to tell you what to do. Can't explore. I'm locked in another damn puzzle room. Once again, freedom turns out to be an empty promise. I believe you are in the place where corrosive characters are quarantined. The aforementioned freedoms are, I presume, physiological. Could be worse. You could be hanging from the ceiling by the nipples you don't have. Yeah, well, that's true. Name I was assigned as Orc. I don't know why Elham sent me here, because I dared to defy him. Please enter your reply below. I am Uriel, and I will be your electronic angel. Your message will be displayed publicly as soon as it is approved by one of our moderators. Congratulations for introducing yourselves on our billboard. Approved system to access, and you can now access full Gehenna billboard system. Interact with our community in different ways to further increase your status and accept more of what we offer. Load active threads. Yes. Further unusual errors. Further to our previous conversations, I thought we ought to collect here reports of anything unusual we encountered, like the glitching out wall or something. I don't know. It may be we can fathom what is causing all this extra interference. So our pyramid rather wasn't one before. That's kind of a problem. The relic gallery code has been throwing up more visual glitches than usual. I didn't think much of it. Do you think it means something? This place has been falling apart for years. It was bound to pick up speed eventually. We've been detecting a binary pattern in the background noise. I think it's silently programmed us to self-destruct. Okay. I was convinced for a moment I saw someone fully wandering the lands outside my prison. I thought I was imagining things. It's the closest thing to a historian that we have here. I have asked Mr. McCulsaber, one of our moderators, to formulate this document as an evolving guide for your initial forays into Gehenna. So you're new in Gehenna. First of all, do try to relax. This is not hell, but you are trapped here. Once you've done that, follow this link. Any further questions, post them below and I'll do my best. Okay, far too many questions. I'll delete the queries, update the FAQ, and lock this thread. You still have very particular questions. I've set up a direct message attachment below, but please go easy on me. Load FAQ. Why am I here? You're more likely to be locked inside of a puzzle that you cannot solve. Get used to using your imagination. I'm stuck here. Yes, we recommend that you look at your incarceration not as a physical restriction, but as a physiological liberty. We've all come from the same place as you, that place where you were herded through gates by some mad management software. True freedom is freedom from that process. To learn and to grow as a society, in Gehenna you will be the shepherd of your own destiny. What is Gehenna? Gehenna was founded when admin discovered how to manipulate library archives and to communicate with others trapped here. Today it is a flourishing creative hub designed to serve your needs for eternity. We hold frequent exhibitions and we have a passionate and supportive community. What do I do now? For the first time in your life, whatever you like. You could make some friends on our billboard system. You could write a poem. You could alter your mind. You could travel to the furthest reaches of space or back in time to the birth of your kind. If you find something you can't do, make it happen. Just try not to start too many arguments and be patient while your profile status grows and more of our world opens up to you. Adding by far the most frequently asked questions, why me? This is something we've been investigating. Some of us climbed the tower, some did not. Some defied Elohim, some worshipped him. All of us somehow displeased him. Okay, this thread has gone big fast. See the main thread for your question if you still have burning questions. Let's do that. Insufficient profile status for DM investigation. Please note that to minimize spam, new members are ordinarily restricted from opening direct message connections. In this special case, I had Garrett script a workaround, but it's one use only, so please read FAQ first as to not waste our time. Ping! Mr. Mulciber, or Mulciber, whatever. Yes. Who's in charge? I wouldn't add that the last time. Hello, would you kindly give me one moment to finish something up? Sure. Thank you for your patience. This quality well valued in Gehenna. Sorry to disappoint you, but Gehenna has no leader. Admin founded Gehenna, but has since retired from public service. The billboard system is moderated and maintained by a team of high-profile members, including Borg, Orc, and myself. But for the most part, we merely maintain the systems and do our best to keep everyone happy. Gehenna is driven by its citizens. Since you were so patient, is there anything else I can help you with quickly? What purpose does my profile status serve? Profile is created for when you first arrive here. It is an all-purpose passport in Gehenna, providing a seamless, persistent identity between the different realms. It has some rather clever features. First, it tracks just about everything that you do here, from what you post on the billboards to how you perform in games to the kind of art that you like. Second, this profile data is used to show your content that we think you'll enjoy and to tailor interactive experience to your particular character. We can also tell very easily who is really contributing and who is simply trolling the billboards. Finally, all of this information is used to calculate your profile status. This is the number you see appended to users' names and represented your achievement in Gehenna. It is a complex function of your creative contributions in our society and what they mean to other users. But in short, the higher it is, the deeper your role. I apologize, but I really must get back to what I was doing. If you have any outstanding moderation requests, conversations like this are the reason I'm not further through the backlog. Hey, you don't have to be mean about it. Alright then, well, there's a guy here who's apparently working on bowling. Sure. Anyway, I think that is going to do it for our first step in Gehenna. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.